What was the celestial sphere in Copernican astronomy? Imagine looking up at the night sky and trying to understand how everything moves. For centuries, people believed the stars and planets were attached to a giant, invisible sphere surrounding the Earth. That's what the celestial sphere was. It was an imaginary, transparent shell that held all the stars and planets in place. Even though Copernicus changed how we see the universe, he still used this idea. The celestial sphere was a helpful tool to figure out where celestial objects appeared in the sky. It wasn't a real physical object but a mental model to make sense of the heavens. In ancient times, the celestial sphere was a core idea. People thought it was a huge clear sphere spinning around a stationary Earth. The stars were fixed on the inside surface of the sphere, and it rotated daily, making the stars appear to rise and set. Instruments like the armillary sphere, which looked like a set of rings, helped astronomers visualize this system. It was a way to explain the daily motion of stars and planets without needing to think about complex movements. When Nicholas Copernicus introduced his heliocentric model in the 16th century, he placed the sun at the center of the universe. This was a big shift from the old geocentric view where Earth was the center. But even with this new model, the idea of the celestial sphere didn't disappear. Instead, it was adapted. Copernicus used the celestial sphere as a conceptual map to describe where planets and stars appeared in the sky from Earth's perspective. In his model, the celestial sphere was no longer a physical boundary but a mathematical tool. It helped explain how the planets moved and how the stars stayed fixed on the sphere's surface. Earth was now understood to have three motions: daily rotation, yearly revolution around the sun, and a tilt on its axis. These motions explain the apparent movement of celestial bodies on the sphere. The moon was also part of this system. It was considered a smaller celestial sphere orbiting Earth, which itself moved around the sun. This idea kept the familiar image of the celestial sphere alive but updated it to fit the new heliocentric view. So, the celestial sphere in Copernican astronomy was a way to describe the sky from Earth's point of view. It wasn't a physical object but a helpful mental picture. It allowed astronomers to locate stars and planets easily and predict their movements. This idea was part of a larger shift in European science and culture, moving from a simple Earth-centered universe to a more accurate, mathematical understanding of the cosmos.